Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah, baby.
This sounds fun.
Yes.
Are you having fun?
Teenage dream. Absolutely, I'm having fun. Yeah, it's Sam Pinkleton. It's the most extraordinary cast. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like, first of all, Juliette Lewis is obsessed with you. You two have just immediately bonded.
It's pretty mutual.
And the Riff Raff Magenta thing is important. We need a good bond there.
We do need a good bond there. Although some people, you know, in the lore world are disturbed by their bond and what that might mean. And I'm like, they're aliens. I think logic's a little different for them. Human logic is a little different, you know. We're having a great time.
You're a real Broadway pro at this point. You've done a lot of incredible things.
Thank you.
What is it like entering something like this? I feel like the rules of Rocky Horror are very different for audiences and engagement. I feel like it's sort of encouraging people are coming with a different energy, I think. Are you ready for that?
I think so. I don't know, though. Who can say? I haven't experienced it yet.
It's kind of like, let's see.
I heard this term recently called musicals, which of course applies to Rocky Horror. And I've been in a couple of shows that have become musicals, and I know what that means for people. I know what Rocky Horror meant for me as a young person, so I'm hoping that we can give that to people again. Well, as a young person, you know, I first came upon it when I was like 13. I didn't see the movie till I was like a couple years later, maybe. But as an insecure, shy child, it gave me permission. It gives everyone permission, you know. It says, yes, be you, unapologetically so. The main thesis is don't dream it, be it, you know. Be a wild and untamed thing. Way easier said than done. And that was really special for me as a child. My attraction to it now is slightly different. And the play is different than the movie.
Right.
Has some slightly different messages. So, yeah, I'm excited about all that. But I hope that we can give that to people again, for sure. Yeah.
So Riff Raff.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you never played Riff Raff before.
I've never played Riff Raff before.
You are the first cis female to play Riff Raff.
That's right.
On Broadway.
Yeah.
How does that feel? What were you immediately into that idea? How did that conversation come up with Sam Pinkleton, maybe?
So it's my 4th time being with Sam, first time as director, but I've been with Sam throughout my career and some pretty integral moments in my career. And he's known, I don't know, I think since Great Comet that I've wanted to play Riff Raff. It's not a secret to him. He was going to direct a production on the West Coast in 2020. Got canceled because of the pandemic.
Right.
And, you know, I was in HADESTOWN then, but I was like, I really want to come play Riff Raff. So it's always been a thing.
Okay.
I was down in DC when I saw the trade papers say he's directing it, and I called him. I was like, are the trade papers true? He's like, the trade papers are true. He's like, Amber, let me sort some things. I will be in touch. I was like, okay. I just, like, he's always known.
So maybe this entire production's happened just so that you can have your dream of playing Riff Raff.
Please.
That's what we're all doing here.
Baby. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You also, obviously, a lot of people know you now from Persephone and HADESTOWN, which has gone on to become this, like, institution, right?
Musicals, yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You seem to like darker roles. I mean, I've seen you do a lot. But like a woman of the underworld and Riff Raff, I mean, they're not worlds apart. Something you like about that? You have a real like bohemian underground energy to you.
I'll take it. Sure, I'll take it. I like roles that are really well-rounded where you get to show a lot of different colors. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah.
But sure, I mean, people see threads, you know. It's also not my first time playing an alien. Probably won't be my last. Yeah.
Is there anyone in the cast list, when you heard the whole cast list, that you just went like, oh my God, I'm so excited about that person. I can't believe that person's doing this.
Okay, well, I've known about Luke for a really long time, so that one wasn't like, didn't come with surprise per se. But Sweaty Oracle leaked my casting pretty early, and it said Michaela J was one of the trio, and it said Juliette Lewis. And that was another phone call to Sam. I was like, baby, is that true? You like how I'm holding an old analog phone, not a cell phone, because I'm used to this. And then I got to find out that it was true, because I've grown up watching Juliette in so many movies, so many TV shows. I love her. So I was really happy that rumor was true.
I told her all of Broadway gasped when we heard that. It's wild, right?
No, I too am geeking out about it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
So what's been your favorite favorite note in the rehearsal room from Sam about doing this show?
Just like as a director coming up to me, giving me a note?
Or about telling everyone, just in terms of what we're doing in the room.
He talks a lot about how it's big-hearted and expansive, that we want to be expansive around gender and sex, which I love, and that we want to make a production that is for the people who are new to it and for the people who have loved it for 50 years. You know, we don't want anyone to be excluded, which I think is super important and wonderful. But one of my favorite notes personally that he kind of came up and whispered in my ear, he's like, I think it's with seething hatred. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay. I just needed permission to be that dark. Ooh, maybe I am attracted to it.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited to see your Riff Raff.
I'm really excited for you to
Good
come.
to see you.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.